Hello, my lovelies. It is time for part 2 of my Merry Bookmas Week 4 vlog. So stay tuned. All right, Curtis, since you're here, you get to pick first.
What?
Just pick a cup. You get whatever's underneath it.
Calm down.
Actually, tonight,
If you want, you can just hold on to the cup till you put stuff in it. All right, Kathy, you're next.
that would change everything.
We're playing the game here.
Oh, I got me a ducky.
You got a SpongeBob duck.
He sure is. He's a SpongeBob duck. All right, let's go in.
All right, Marty, you're next.
Step back.
Pick a cup, any cup.
Is it a ball?
It's a bath bomb.
Oh, so
All right, here, I'll go next.
so all these do we keep?
I got a bath bomb.
Okay.
All right, Addie, you're up.
Lavender.
Chapstick.
Oh, this was little item.
Oh, almond joy.
Yeah. Is there one in
All right,
every
Braden,
one?
you're up. Yeah, there's something in every one.
I know all of them?
Yeah.
They do
Well,
something.
One of them has like $1,000.
They're not all
I
good.
got a candy cane.
I mean,
I did
the
too.
almond joy would beg to
I
differ.
did too.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
Kaya.
you too? Heck yeah.
Some of it's doo-doo.
There you go, Kaya. Sorry.
You got candy cane.
Any
All right,
candy.
Xander, you're up.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
What did you get?
Sour Patch chapstick.
Oh,
Whoa.
hey man, I got almond joy.
All right, Curtis, you're back up.
You're not there with me.
I did it.
I did it.
Oh,
I got a bath bomb.
Just
You got some fuzzy
They
socks.
were doing it. It's like apparently the first season.
All right, Kathy, you're up.
What was that?
Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy sock.
Oh, Kathy got a piece of paper.
Oh, no.
What does it say?
Already.
Oh, Christmas tree.
It's a challenge. So if you pull something that's a challenge, you gotta do it.
Not all papers are challenges. Some papers are things I couldn't fit. But this is
Oh,
one.
I'm cool with that.
This is something you have to wear for the rest of the game.
Oh, oh, man.
Heck yeah.
Dude, that's from the Fortnite skin.
It does kind of look like
Marty, you're next.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It actually does. What's his name?
Uh,
It's something that's Jonesy.
What'd I get?
I thought I was having to see
Mounds
that.
chapstick. All right, I'll go. I got another bath
there's also the
bomb.
Bush Ranger.
you're gonna keep bombed out.
That's just the
All right, Addie, you're up next. A candy cane.
Trying to figure out.
Braden.
Another
Candy
candy cane. Oh shoot, my bad. Sorry. I apologize.
All right, Kaya, you're next.
Candy canes.
Thank you, baby.
Candy canes.
All right, Xander, you're up. Try not to knock over anything
I
else.
want that one.
Candy cane.
My hat's gonna fall off.
All right, Curtis, you're up next. Candy cane.
Remind me of that.
All right, Kathy. Candy cane.
I think there's a lot of those.
Yeah, there's 40 of them.
You don't
Well,
see like someone you walking around his hat every day.
Some fun dip.
Oh.
You're walking down the
yo.
street.
I'm worried about fun dipping.
You're next. Oh, wait, actually, I'm
I was
next.
about to say, I was like, you were
Candy
next.
cane.
Hey, at least it's not a bath bomb.
You got
The other side.
some red berry Sour Patch Kid chapstick.
This chapstick's gonna mess up my mouth so bad.
Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Yo.
Kaya.
I don't know.
I don't know that either.
Fun dip.
Not too bad.
Xander.
Actually, this one really tastes like something.
Candy cane.
Don't lose it.
Curtis.
I'm a tree off.
Candy cane.
You real?
Here, don't set that cup back down. Kathy, you're up next.
Get out of the corner. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. Another one.
Marty?
We have fresh bread.
Bath bomb.
No using
You're
it.
doing good on the bath bomb.
I got another bath bomb.
Dude, how do you not remember what you placed?
You see taste? You see that?
Candy
It
cane.
tastes like nothing.
You see how many I
Tastes like-
placed?
Smells
Braden.
Smell.
I just ate your cup.
What is that?
What?
Elf cakes.
I just smell.
It's like a snack cake, like a little Debbie snack
My
cake.
word.
Hiya.
What?
What is that?
Candy cane.
Yo, don't open that sideways.
Addie, did you already pick?
Smells
Yeah.
good.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Xander.
That's right. Xander. Candy cane.
I think it smells pretty good.
Curtis.
Candy cane. Eat it, bro.
Oh, you got a paper.
It smells like
Curtis got a
Oh,
paper.
crap.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this one's not a challenge one. This is just I couldn't fit it in the cup. So this is a gift.
Oh.
Floof.
You got some fluff.
Oh, there's another.
These are some fuzzy socks. But these are some
Fuzzy.
big fuzzy socks with llamas on them.
Yeah, buddy, what I'm talking about here now, what I'm talking
Let me get
about.
back out.
Those are fine.
That's spicy. Alright, let me turn. Huh. Get over here. We're in unknown territory here.
A little jar of Nutella.
Oh my god.
One brother carried that. No, dude, Mexican no cheese is fire.
Candy
Mexican no
cane.
cheese.
I got another bath bomb.
You love your bath bombs, not
Fun dip.
Fun dips. Now we're getting somewhere.
Braden.
What?
I like you. Pick that one, loser.
Candy cane.
Candy cane. Yeah, pop into candy cane.
Excuse me, on.
I've got about 3 candy canes.
I got about 3 candy
Candy
canes.
You
cane.
got another candy? Have you got nothing but candy canes?
I have candy cane and a fun dip.
I'm not about to pull up a candy cane.
You didn't.
Lucas socks.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, those are actually fire.
Curtis.
Chapstick.
You got some Sour Patch Kids lime chapstick. Kathy.
Lime sounds
Oh,
great.
boy.
Lime sounds dope.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this one.
Candy cane.
No.
Marty.
Yeah, just directly into the lane.
So many cups.
Yeah.
You got which kind?
Boppers.
Whoppers chapstick.
Oh.
Okay, I will go with. I got a Reese's chapstick.
Reese's. I got a bath bomb.
Bath bomb. Braden. Candy cane. Don't forget to take your cup.
Stuff in my bag.
Hiya.
Got 4 candy canes, man.
There are 40 candy canes altogether, so.
I want something materialistic here. I mean, I know.
Xander.
I mean, candy canes are materialistic.
I've got.
I got. What is
What's this charger?
It's a charging cable.
that? Yeah!
Fire. Actually fire.
Curtis?
USB-C. Actually fire. That is not a. That's a.
More floofy socks.
We got more socks.
Scared me. Curtis is getting all the cozy
I
socks.
got socks.
Let's
go. Here.
Candy cane. Marty. Candy cane. There we go. I'll take this one. I got a Sour Patch Kids orange chapstick.
Another bath bomb.
Bath
A bath
bomb.
bomb?
Yeah, I got 2.
Braden.
You don't got this.
You 100% might have this.
Focus.
Just pick one.
Lock in, bro.
Don't lock in.
You got chapstick.
Oh yeah.
Some Sour Patch Kids chapsticks.
The orange.
Alright, Kaya.
Yeah.
Elf cakes.
Whoa.
Xander.
Oh
Fun
yeah.
dip.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Curtis.
I'm gonna need that.
More fuzzy socks.
Dude, can I please get a pair of those socks? Dude, can I please get a pair?
Kathy, you're up.
Can they please have a person?
He's got 3
He's like, I'll
pairs of
trade you a
socks.
candy cane for a pair of socks.
This dude has a sock radar.
Oh.
You got the Patrick.
Got
Rubber
my
ducky.
SpongeBob. I got
Yeah.
Patrick.
Well, it's gonna be orange.
Marty got Hershey's chapstick. Oh, I will pick. I got a candy cane.
Oh my
The
god.
bath bomb.
I've gotten 3.
All right, Brayden. Oh, wait. Take your cup.
That's what you said.
Shine bright.
This is not a candy cane. You know what I'm saying? This is not a candy cane.
It's not.
You get to be a star, I bet.
I literally,
Oh
that is exactly what
no. Yeah.
No, it's a lie.
Yeah.
How do I turn? Oh, there we go.
You gotta pull the plastic out, maybe. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta wear that for the rest of the game. Kaya, you're up.
Yo.
Candy cane.
Xander.
Xander,
Oh wait. Does it go behind your head like this?
you're gonna go however you want it.
you kind of look the Statue of Liberty.
Nobody's picking the stuff in the front.
I feel like it's gonna be a candy cane.
It might be. Fun dip. All right, Curtis, you're up.
Where's my glasses?
more
at? I need my
socks.
glasses.
Bath bomb. Kathy.
Those glasses, yeah.
Got a bath bomb to go with your candy cane, or your fuzzy
That
socks.
one with them.
Oh,
Oh
Kathy.
no!
Kathy got another paper.
Oh no!
This is something that just wouldn't fit, and I honestly thought the guys would get this, but if you want it,
What is it?
you could have it, or you could trade it. With
You
one
may
of the
just rate it
boys.
and put it back on there if I don't want it.
They on? Are they flickering?
Here, how about this?
Okay.
Put it, your cup back. We'll let one of the guys, maybe Brayden, or it doesn't matter. One of the guys possibly pick it. Everybody, close your eyes. I'm gonna put the cup in a
Turn
different
around,
place.
Chloe, turn around.
Okay. All right, you can look. Oh, you got the other duck.
Missed
Oh
it.
my god.
I got those.
She got the sandy duck.
She's getting the whole collection. She got Sponge Patrick too.
Candy cane.
That's just it.
All right, I'll take this. I got the lemon one. I got lemon and lime.
Dude, that kind of sick. What the crap?
Candy cane.
There you go.
All right, Brayden, you're up.
Shine bright, all right.
Candy cane. Take your cup.
Candy canes over here.
Candy cane. There you go.
Alright, dog, I got this. No.
Elf cakes.
So. This was not.
There I go.
Fun dip. Elf cakes.
Yeah, cake. My cup is rolling over, overflowing.
Candy cane. Here, I'll take this one. Candy cane.
Mine's broken, man.
That's a lot of candy.
Is it
York peppermint patty. Chapstick.
All right, Brayden, you're up.
No pressure.
100% pressure.
I got another
Take
one.
your cup. Take your cup.
Take the cup.
You got it.
More power.
Oh. More! What else can you wear?
This is a gift that wouldn't fit. It's a USB wall charger. It looks like a Dorito.
Yes!
That was the thing that you had picked.
This is like a Dorito. That's so cute.
Candy cane!
That's cool.
Sander.
Yeah, I always forget
Ain't
this.
no way.
Candy cane.
Candy cane!
It's a light?
Let's start calling it free candy game.
Yeah.
Chapstick.
That's so dope.
Yeah, everything. Come on,
Kathy.
Dude, I'm telling you, he got all the sauce.
He has all the sauce. He got bath
Candy
bomb. He
cane.
got chaps. 2 things of chapstick.
Candy cane! I'll take candy cane!
Why don't you just be a game show host?
What happened to my candy cane?
So they all gonna be candy.
I don't know.
Right on your turn.
Braden, what shall it be? A candy cane! Yay!
Good work.
I wonder what it is.
Chapstick!
What'd you get? I think I got my
Chapstick!
I got s'mores. I got s'mores chapstick.
Candy cane!
Alright.
You take your cup with you? Kathy, you're up. Candy cane!
I got that.
Oops, sorry.
Alright, Marty.
Oh,
You got floofy socks!
Floofy socks.
Dude, I'm so mad.
I literally want some
So bad. I get to, oh no.
I got the nose.
No.
What's the nose?
Rudolph, maybe.
Please tell me it's a big nose.
I was here for this. I picked this
Oh.
out.
Nah, this is a Christmas fit right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, son.
Look at this. Oh, that's funny. Does it not even like have a hole?
That's what I was
There
wondering.
is a dip for the
It's
nose.
a dip?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like,
Your
huh?
nose ain't
At
working.
least,
It's
yeah,
blood.
this is definitely for a little kid.
Yeah.
Nose
It's
ain't
not,
working.
it's not
It
blinking.
ain't working.
There you go.
Well, that just makes the punishment more punishment.
At least it's a short game.
Yeah.
Alright, Braden, or Addie, you're up.
I have the last
Candy
one.
cane.
I have the last one.
Got the last one, baby.
Please be socks.
Do it quickly, because I gotta take this thing off my
Candy
face.
cane.
I think Curtis got all the
They
socks
got
except for
all the
one.
socks except
Alright, I'm
one.
fine.
Oh,
He just had me holding them.
so Christmas was fun. I think I recorded most of it except for the last game. I totally forgot to hit record on. And when we were opening our gifts initially, my battery ended up dying and I didn't realize it. But it was a good day of family and friends and fun. And we watched like Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life. And it was a lovely day. Though Bella ended up injuring herself. I don't know how she did it. It was something happened in the backyard. Something, I think she got caught on something. But she had like this cut, like this slice, like right where her arm meets her body, or her leg meets her body. And we noticed it like Christmas night, but it was at night. It was like 9 o'clock, and it wasn't bleeding terribly. Like it looked like it had bled, but it wasn't still bleeding. And so yesterday I got up and started calling, like I called our vet and stuff, and they were already full for their walk-ins for the day. I mean, it was the day after Christmas. And the soonest they could get her in would be the next day, today, at 3:30 in the afternoon. But they do have like a sister location. So I called the sister location and they were able to get her in for 3:30 in the afternoon yesterday. At least just to assess and determine if she was going to have to be sedated and that kind of stuff. If that was the case, she was going to have to come back today because they had very limited staff and couldn't do it yesterday. But they could at least, check and see what she needs, if she needs anything. Had that, plus Xander and I had physical therapy yesterday. So when I took her to the vet, they said she didn't need stitches. She just needed, they gave her some anti-inflammatory and some antibiotics. And they said they think she'll be okay. They did shave that area, which she was not happy about. But they said, as long as it seems like it's continuing to improve, then, I don't have to do anything about it. They said if it does start, like, like it starts developing stuff, then I'll need to bring her back. But they didn't expect that to happen, so that's good. So she's doing fine. It doesn't seem to bother her too much. Like, she can still jump up on the couch and stuff. So other than that, Christmas, I didn't really read anything. I think I read maybe a chapter of Candy for Christmas, but that was it. And then yesterday, I finished a novel love story. And guys, I have to compare to like the other 5-star books that I have for the year, but this might be my favorite book of the year. I can't say for certain. I have to like look at all my other 5 stars, but there's a very good chance. This book had me sitting outside in my little egg chair thing, sobbing. And Marty came and to wave like through the window at me, and I'm like, he's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "My book is making me cry." It was so good though, and it broke my heart, and it was also so sweet and just So our main character Elsie, she is kind of stuck in this stasis of her life where she found a guy that she fell in love with, and she wanted everything he wanted, and she wanted them to have this happy life together. They dated for years. They were engaged. They were planning their wedding. And a week before the wedding, he calls it off. And apparently he's been seeing somebody else. And less than a year later, he's married to the person he was cheating on her with. And she ended up having to be the one that had to call everybody and tell them the wedding was off and try to get money back from venues and things like that. And she still has her wedding dress. She still has her shoes in the box. Save the date, all of that stuff. And hasn't dated or anything since. She feels like the only real love stories are those that are the fictional love stories. They can only be that way in the books. And she has this set of books that are like her favorite books. Her and her best friend Prue, who have been best friends since like the Sandbox, essentially. They both love romance books. Oh, also Elsie is like an English professor. And so she's having to like read and talk about and listen to things about like the stuffy authors and all that. But she loves a good smutty rom-com or whatever. And her and her best friend Prue have this book club with some other people, and once a year they go to this cabin for like a meet up, and it's like a yearly thing that they do. And it started before virtually. It started virtually, like doing Zoom calls and stuff with this book club back while she was still with Liam, but after the breakup and everything, and Prue is just trying to really help Elsie get out of this funk that she was in, they decided they were going to do this cabin thing in like upstate New York, and it became this ritual that was super meaningful and got to take her mind off of everything, get away from the job, and just get away from everything and read some fun like romantic books. But this year life has happened, and all the other members of the book club are not going to be able to be there. And Prue is unexpectedly flying to Iceland with her boyfriend. They're like sure that he's going to be proposing. And so Elsie's the only one, and she really wants to go. So she's like bound and determined, I'm going to go by myself. Doesn't matter. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to read these smutty books. I'm going to drink all this wine, and it's going to be a great time, and I'm going to relax. But along the way, she finds herself lost for something. She's like, I don't know how I'm lost because I've done this so many times before. But she finds herself lost, and then she almost runs into a man in the rain and ends up messing up her car. So she's in this little town where she almost hit the man. And she doesn't realize it that night, but the next day, she very quickly begins to realize that that set of books that I mentioned earlier that I kind of got sidetracked from. Her favorite set of books. This author, it's her favorite author, and she got to meet this author, and all her books are signed and personalized by this author. And it's the first four books in this series. And before the author wrote the 5th book, she died. She died. I'll just say that because I don't know if it'll be a spoiler. She died and never finished the series. Anyway, so this small town, it turns out, is this town from the book. But it's not like the books weren't written about this town. This town literally is the books. It was created by these books. It's all it's a fictional town. So she's meeting these fictional characters and everything. And at first she's kind of like, oh crap, am I dead? This is heaven. And then it was like super exciting because she's like getting to live in her story and stuff. Her being in this town starts changing things, and there's the guy that she almost ran into. It's cute because he's like grumpy and also like sweet. She kind of has a little bit of a thing for him, but she's like, you know, he's a fictional character and I don't want to mess up his story. And her being there is starting to cause ripples in this world. And that's really all I can say. It's freaking fantastic. I give it 5 stars. I'm obsessed. I only have the audiobook of it, but I definitely need the physical book. Love this book. So today I have a fairly big task ahead of me. Well, between today and tomorrow. So today is Friday, right? My live show with the author of Pupcakes is tomorrow. And I have not started Pupcakes. So that's my task today, is to read as much of that as possible. I also need to like be taking notes and stuff so I can think of questions and all that. But yeah, I need to read and read and read and read because yeah, I gotta get it finished before that live show. But I also have to find a balance too between reading and spending time with my family because they're still here and they leave tomorrow. They leave tomorrow morning. So I don't want to just be like closed off to them the entire time. Right now, everybody's having like a post-breakfast nap, essentially. So now is a good time for me to get started on this. And I think what I'll do is I'll read as much as I can between now and the time everybody gets up. And then we'll see from there. I think if I had to squeeze everything into tomorrow morning, or before the live show anyway, I could, but I really don't want to push it like that. So yeah, I think I can get a lot done today. Also, I have to get a video uploaded, but that's really it. So I'm gonna get started, and I will talk to you in a bit. So yesterday I finished Pupcakes by Annie England Noblin, and we had our author chat live show, and we had our after hours live show, which I will link the author chat up here. You can go and check it out. I actually made the after hours private because yeah, we had fun, but I was also like, I showed pictures and the people I probably shouldn't have been showing pictures of and things like that. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to make this private. But we had a fun time hanging out. So as I said, I finished Pupcakes. I'm going to give this one, I think, 3.75. I enjoyed it a lot. It was super cute. Love Teddy here. Teddy. This is Teddy Roosevelt the pug. So our main character, Bridie, she is recently divorced of her husband of 10 years, and she finds herself kind of starting over. Her and her husband had a bakery together, and that's closed down, and she's been living pretty much in her best friend's basement for like 6 months. And now it's like, okay, she's getting out on her own and kind of trying to find herself again. And she ends up with a job in a bakery, much like, say, like the Walmart bakery kind of place. And she's renting this house, really, really cheap, because she's also the caretaker for Teddy. So the owner of the house is in a nursing home and wants somebody like that will take care of Teddy and all of that. So Bridie, when she comes into this, she's like, I know nothing about dogs, and Teddy is a gassy, barfy pug. And yeah, she's like, I don't like this. She's not a big dog person, or animal person really, for that matter. But over the time, of course, she falls in love with Teddy and might find romance in other places. But there's like, she's working out issues with her mom. There's a relationship between her and Teddy's owner, because she goes and visits, she takes Teddy to visit every week. That's part of the deal. And they develop a friendship. There's also Bridie and her best friend Elliot, and all the things that Elliot's going through as a she's a mom, and she's got I forget how old the youngest one is. She's a little kid. And then she also had a miscarriage, and now she's pregnant with her next child, her rainbow baby. And yeah, just a lot of things going on. And this was super cute, and I very much enjoyed it, and it was lovely getting to chat with her. So today, Xander has his test photo shoot, and we're up early because we got to get ready and leave and drive up to Nashville for that. So he's currently getting in the shower and stuff, and I got to figure out if I'm taking a book, what book I'm taking with me. I will probably be taking Candy for Christmas, at least. I did read another chapter of that this morning. I know I'm like super, super close to finishing it, so I might take that as well as something else. I don't know. I was saying in one of the like after hours live show last night that I might be done reading for the year, but maybe not with this. We got this road trip today and stuff, so I might actually take my book along. I'll take my camera along as well, so maybe I can get a little bit of behind the scenes footage of him in this photo shoot. I don't know if that'll be allowed or not, but I'm gonna see and try. But I must go and make sure he's getting ready and we get all the outfits together that we have to bring with us. So I'll talk to you later. Check you out. Okay, so I have a few days to catch you up on. So let's start with the whole photo shoot thing. That was not entirely what we were led to believe it was. So they did this whole phone interview thing with Xander, and like he had applied and they'd sent in pictures and stuff, and they did this whole phone interview, and they wanted him to come and do a test photo shoot. And they told him, the studio will be booked, the photographer is paid for, makeup artist, hairstylist, all that's covered. You don't have to pay for anything. And then they'll take 100 photos. And if at least 80% of the photos are usable, then they'll discuss with us what they can do with us or with him. And that they will need a portfolio in order to market him. And that we could either get a portfolio one of three ways. One, we can just make our own. Two, we can hire all the people and do our own photo shoot. or we can go through them and we will get a discount because they're already doing all of this stuff anyway. So, and I was like, and they said that the portfolio would be like $300 to them, you know, which is significant discount from what if you had like done it on your own or whatever. And so that's what we were thinking, you know. And I was like, well, you know, if they want to use him and market him, then I'm okay with paying $300 for the portfolio. And so we get there and did all the stuff, did all the photos and everything, and then they bring us in. Like when we first got there, we had to fill out paperwork, like name, date of birth, yada yada. They took his measurements and all that. That was on the front half was like all the stuff like name, date of birth, whatever. On the back, the top half, they had to do all his measurements, and then the bottom half was for a review type thing, and we didn't fill that out. So after all of the photos and everything, they move us to the blue room. And then while we're waiting in there, we're thinking that's when they're going over the photos and seeing if he has at least 80% or whatever. So while we're in there, they bring the paper back where we fill out how our experience was. And, you know, all good things. Everybody was really nice. They made him feel comfortable, yada, yada. And so after that, they moved us into the room with this lady where she proceeds to tell us that they're not an agency and here's the packages they offer. The cheapest portfolio is 6 photos for $399. And in order to get the portfolio, the comp card, like the portfolio with all the photos, comp card, media link, resources, all this other stuff, they recommend the model start package, which is $4,000. So, yeah, we did end up buying the pictures. We did not do the $4,000 thing, but we did end up buying the pictures. And, yeah, it was a bit scammy. They tricked a lot of people, too, because there were a lot of people there doing the same thing, thinking the same thing. And, yeah, it was very, very scammy. Had they had us fill out this whole review thing after that, what I wrote in the review would have been very different. So, yeah. I did finish Candy for Christmas by Joanne Fluke? I don't know. Anyway, I finished that, and I'm going to give it 3 stars. It's about a girl named Candy who runs away from home, and she ends up like breaking into Hannah's bakery to have a warm place to sleep because it's the middle of winter. And Hannah discovers her because like she's cleaning and stuff up after herself, and she actually left like candy that she had made and stuff. And so Hannah ends up like offering her to work there and to help her out while they're also trying to like figure out what's going on, why this girl who doesn't seem like she's been homeless or run away for very long, why she ran away, and, you know, can they help her and things like that. I enjoyed it. It was a short little read. There were lots and lots and lots of recipes, which I very much enjoyed. So, yes, I'm going to give this one 3 stars. I did start working on Obernewton, which is the first book in The Seeker. And I got to page 95 of this. This is like kind of post-apocalyptic. And I feel like the way things are written, I feel like it's kind of set in like Scotland area. And just based on like certain names and dialects and things like that. But there's been like the Great White is what they call it. And it was like all these big cities pretty much got nuked. And now the only survivors have been the ones that were like out in the very rural areas, like farmlands and stuff. And the cities, everybody pretty much died, and some escaped like outside of it, but there were mutations in people and in animals. And I'll be right back to finish telling you about this. My SD card is full. Okay, so the people that were out in these like farmland communities and stuff, they eventually formed a council for like governing, and they have soldier guards and like for their military and things like that. And when these mutated people and animals started being discovered, they initially burned them all. And when children were born mutated, they burned them. And there was a lot of burning going on. And eventually they were like, okay, we can't keep doing this. You know, we have to save that for like certain extreme cases or whatever. And so they would end up being like exiled or sent to Obernewton. And there was also a lot of orphans because a lot of parents ended up being killed like with burning or whatever. And our main character, she's an orphan, and she was actually misfit born. Misfit is what they call the mutated people. So she was misfit born, but she's managed to keep it a secret, and her brother is there with her. They're both in this orphanage, which are pretty much like work camps. They're having to work on farms or whatever. And something happens, and the fact that she's a misfit kind of comes to light. But they think that that she's not misfit born, that she's just misfit by mischance. Like she got some tainted water on her. She could get better after a while, or she might not. But because she's just misfit by chance, she's not really at risk of being burned. And her brother won't lose his status for getting a normalcy certificate. And she gets sent to Obernewton, where there's a lot of lore, maybe not lore, but like a lot of stories about Obernewton being this terrible, evil place. And anytime anyone gets sent there, you never see from them again, or you never see or hear from them again. And she's, at this point in the story, she's now there, and it's not quite what everybody seemed to think it is. So I don't know what it's going to be, but I am enjoying it. The other day I did start listening to one of my books for January, which is Book of Night by Holly Black, and I'm only a quarter of the way through that. And I really couldn't tell you much about that. Just that there's like, people can manipulate their shadows, and their shadows kind of become a being of themselves. And people can sell their shadows. Shadows can be used to have some kind of like small magical abilities. And our main character, she's a thief for magical things, but she's kind of like retired. She doesn't want to do that anymore, and she kind of gets sucked back in. So I don't know where that's going to go, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, what else? So on Monday the 30th, Zane and I had physical therapy. I also got my nails done. These are super fun New Year's-y nails. And they're also the nails I'll have for the cruise. And then yesterday in the morning, I ended up having to take Bella back to our regular vet because like the injury that she has, a nasty little wound. She got caught on something in the yard, as far as I could tell. And whatever it was something quick. Anyway, she's got a nasty little wound, and it hadn't closed up at all. When we took her to the vet before, they didn't think she needed stitches, and they gave her medicine for like anti-inflammatory and antibiotics. But it still wasn't closing at all. So I had to take her to the vet in the morning, and she did end up getting a couple of stitches put in. They had to put her under anesthesia and stuff. So she was there for a big chunk of the day. I think I picked her up around 2:30. So she was out of it. Girl was out of it. Poor baby's in rough shape. And then Xander and Braden had a couple friends over last night, and we rung in the new year, and it got to be some chaos and certain friends are not going to be welcome over here for a while because they upset me. They were not well-behaved guests. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But I think that's it. I think I've got you all caught up. The only thing I had finished was Candy for Christmas. And I'm happy to kind of have a little bit of a jump start on January's reading. So that's a good way to start it. But I've mostly been, other than what I said, I've been editing a lot. Literally, that was my entire day yesterday. Like, I dropped Bella off and I edited. And then I picked her up and I edited. And I did that until like 5 minutes till midnight. And then I got the toast and all that. And then I went back to editing. And I edited until pretty much 3:30 in the morning. Or 3 in the morning. Because I'm trying to get all of my stuff like edited and uploaded and all of that ready for the day after tomorrow. Xander and I go on our next trip. And you will not see the trip footage and stuff on this channel. If you love all of my trip kind of vlogs and all of that, please go check out my other channel, which is called My Grand Adventures. I'll link that up here, and I'll link that down below as well. But definitely go check out that channel and subscribe. It's my little baby channel. And yeah, I'm trying to get ready for that trip. And I haven't started packing. I got to pack. I got to edit this vlog. And I'm gonna have to like finish and edit my wrap-up vlog and pack between today and tomorrow. And tomorrow is gonna be like a super busy day too, because tomorrow I have to drop Snicker off in the morning, then I have a massage, and then I have physical therapy. So I'm gonna be busy from like 9:30 in the morning until like 2:30 in the afternoon with all of that stuff, and still have to film and edit my wrap-up vlog and pack if I hadn't packed at that point. So wish me luck. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!